I like the Jets court. Their alternate court.
Oh shit.
I think it's a bit overrated, but I think it's okay.
It kind of looks similar to the Sharks.
Why is Colby our cover photo?
Because he's him.
Why are we 2-13 in the sim?
Because
Darn you.
the Sims are
Dude,
they're always the teams vary so much in Sim.
Like I probably averaged like 6 points in sim. I remember I was looking through it, and I saw Paulo averaged like 0.5 points. Alright, over under 45 points from Keyshawn Willis.
Under.
Under.
This is a big game. If the Jets come up with if the Comets come up with a win here, that puts the East up 3-1 in the conference.
What's the plan if there's a tie?
All-Star game settles it for Game 7.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I hope happens. That'd make the All-Star game a little more fun. Alright, for those in stream who don't know, there's a tournament right now between the conferences during this week. Every game it's almost like a 7-game series. If all 6 games end up in a 3-3, then Game 7 will be the All-Star game, and the winner of that game will host the finals. West or East. So this week, that's why we got the special courts. It's kind of our version of the in-season tournament, just trying to make the regular season mean something a little more.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was a foul, but good block.
Is this the Father's 1 week of the season?
He had it last week.
Oh, okay. I already had my week.
Tornado gonna have to launch that. Oh my god, I thought he made it.
I also thought he made it.
Oh damn, Solo. Dude, I'm excited. I love watching Jets games because Solo is so exciting.
Evan Solo just reminds me of me.
It reminds me of Blake Griffin.
I remind me of Blake Griffin.
And Sam too. This is gonna be a good game. They got some fun players.
I mean, weren't they both all rookie first teamers?
Yes. And just right. Or no, they weren't. Solo wasn't. Jay Woods was.
That's right.
Jay Woods is still popping off to this day. Jay Woods.
He's not playing as good as he was season 1, but
yes, he is. He had 45 points this week.
what the hell?
Jay Woods is going to end up sneakily being the best player from that draft class, and that is a loaded draft class too. So that's kind of nuts.
Paulo Kaiser. Oh, Jay Cotta had 15 assists. And then AJ Capelot popped off.
His name's Jay.
See, look at this. He wears 7.
What?
We came up with that joke a while ago. Because he kind of looks like me.
Oh. Wasn't aware.
And he plays like me.
Oh, good there. Rebounded by Carl Gallagher.
Short-ass man getting a rebound. Carl kind of fell off after year 1.
Yeah, he was good on the rally. That's just how some people are. But, I mean, that's the way it is in real life. Like, Isaiah Thomas was terrible after he left the Celtics.
Isaiah Thomas just wasn't that good.
Shut
He's had a
up.
1 year
You do not
wonder.
know ball. Hell no, he wasn't.
Dog, I am a Celtics
You
fan.
don't know ball. You have no fucking
I am
ball
a Celtics
knowledge. Never
fan.
say that again. You're a goof.
I am a Celtics fan.
Isaiah Thomas was a hooper for years, bro.
2.
No bullshit.
3.
He was a hooper
He
for
got
2
hurt.
years.
He got hurt. It was not like a Linsanity run. He had 3 solid, productive years as a star player.
Hey, but you can say the same thing with D Rose, can't you?
Yeah.
I have one question, Brady.
I mean, IT was still chilling though.
Is D Rose a Hall of Famer?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
To me, I feel like if you win an MVP, you're getting in the Hall of Fame.
Oh my god.
You feel me?
So, you think Joel Embiid's a Hall of Famer?
By the end of his
No,
career,
not
yeah,
right now.
probably.
I mean,
if he
he's
retired
getting
today,
there.
probably not. But he's got several years on him left.
Derrick Rose had the same amount of productive years as Joel Embiid's had, if not
He's
less.
got the worst injuries in that.
Yeah, but he had a terrible injury, and like he was so
Okay,
talented, dude.
that doesn't change anything. You
At
don't
his
make the Hall
peak,
of Fame
he
off of
deserves the
potential.
Hall of Fame. Not potential. He won the MVP, which I don't even think he should have won his MVP. But
Exactly.
I think you get in there. I think if you get an MVP, you can get in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, there are no other MVPs to not make the Hall of Fame,
So
but
Russ getting in there?
Russ, is that what you said?
Yeah, Brody.
Yes, for
Brody's
sure.
a Hall of Famer.
I love Russ. I think Russ is top 20, top 15 all time.
I think that's a bit of a stretch, but I'd give you like top 30.
I don't know, dude. So Oscar Robinson is a guy that's was considered borderline, he's in that 20 to 10 range, like somewhere in there.
Honestly, Oscar
For averaging
Robertson's
the
closer to
triple-double.
10 than he is to 20.
Then what has he ever done that Russ hasn't? That's the thing. People glaze
I mean,
Oscar
he did
Robertson
it
because he
first.
averaged the triple-double. Russ did it, and every
Yeah.
year that he did it, it just became less impressive. But it's not like he changed. He did it the
You
first
also
year. It was
gotta
like
think.
he's the MVP. Oh my God, he averaged a triple-double. He did it again, and everyone was like, okay, well, we'll throw you a bone. You can make All NBA, but you're not getting MVP this time. He does it again, and he's like barely an All-Star. And he just does it so many times consistently.
Think about it this way, though. There are so many shots going up nowadays compared to when there were last.
Hey, he carried that OKC team after KD.
Like, there's so much more scoring.
I mean, I get Oscar. He said Oscar. The father said Oscar's a champion. Russ isn't. But I don't care if there's so much more scoring. It's just like you said. I'm not throwing you a bone because you played in the Paleolithic period. I don't care. Shoot the
And
ball
Oscar
more.
Robertson was also a better passer.
Maybe, but he's not a
And
better scorer.
getting
But he's a worse scorer, worse defender, and worse rebounder.
Russell Westbrook is a mid defender.
He's better than Oscar Robinson.
Yeah.
Even if he's
Have
not a
you-
great. Even if he's not a
Have
great
you ever seen
defender-
Oscar Robertson defend?
No, but I'm telling you now, just because I know that he's more athletic than Oscar Robertson. I don't think No one's ever said Oscar Robinson's a standout defender. I never sat down and watched Oscar Robinson play defense. And I've seen his highlights, but there's no Oscar Robinson defensive highlights. That's what I'm saying. He's not anyone known for his defensive ability.
There's very few Russell Westbrook Hall of
Defensive highlights. Westbrook's got some crazy blocks.
He's got like a couple like chase down blocks, yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
He did.
Is that
He did
But like
block
so does
KD.
John Morant.
even? Well, yeah.
John
but what
Morant
I'm
is an
saying
awful
if I've
defender.
got two average defenders, give me the more athletic player. Will you shut my door?
I mean, Oscar Robertson was pretty athletic for his time.
Not for now, though. Throw him in now, he's gonna get obliterated.
Yeah, but you also you can't just say.
Yeah, I can.
Also, look at Will.
Yeah. I mean, look at Will. What about him?
He was a 7-foot track athlete.
Yeah.
You want to talk? He's probably the most athletic player in NBA history.
No, if what people say about him's true.
And I'm saying athleticism is like a combination of jumping, strength,
Yes,
speed.
if what they say about Wilt is true, then yes. But there's no telling if anyone's telling the truth about that or not.
Yeah, we got hieroglyphics from 5,000 years ago, but we don't have proof of an 100-point game.
Just the picture.
There are a lot of things that people say, like that it's scripted or all sorts of shit.
Varnado, baby.
Yeah, he finally scored.
Got an and one.
Oh, I said in his team chat.
The dude's gonna kill himself.
No,
Well, not actually. Not actually. Damn it, this stream's gonna take it down. But,
Yeah.
his player.
No, I was talking about the fact that he begged the coach to start Big Requise over him.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
I saw that and I was like,
Varnado's a head case. He's a Ben Simmons type situation. He's lost his confidence.
he never had confidence.
When he came out of college. Then
Yeah, and then it died after 2 games. He started calling me a bust after scoring 30. Like, he just wants someone to be a bust with him. Like, Paulo was a bust with him, but he's not a bust anymore.
Jermaine's not either. Paulo's not. Jermaine's not.
Paulo's been better than Jermaine.
Really. Jermaine's had just as many big games as Paulo.
Jermaine's never scored 30.
Yes, he has.
No, he hasn't.
I think he did last season.
Not 30.
Pretty positive he did. It was 30 or at least high 20s.
It's not 30. I saw Paulo Kaiser score 25 plus for 3 straight weeks. And score 3, but to be fair, he wasn't given the ball, which was kind of BS.
You think Gobert is a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
See if Gobert gets in there.
I mean, 4 DPOIs is 4 DPOIs.
He shouldn't have won like 3 of them. I fucking hate Gobert.
You're the type of guy to say Wemby should have won this year.
He should have. Right,
Dude, his team offense or his team defense was awful.
What was he supposed to do? Possess the other 4 guys and defend for him?
Not much I can say.
What?
Have you ever looked at defensive rating? You know, like the thing that determines who the best defender is?
Have you ever watched a basketball game and see Wemby's 7'7" ass standing under the rim, forcing guys to run away from him? There's shit about Wemby playing defense you can't put on an advanced metric. Like, Wemby's defense goes so much further than the stat sheet. He completely alters guys' path to the rim. Like, they won't go shoot if Wemby's down there because he's so much longer than almost anyone in the league. Like, there's, like, even on fast breaks, like, teams will, like, drive
what about
it at
defensive
Wemby and
rebounding?
kick it to the 3. Dude, I could give a shit less.
That's a very important defensive stat.
No, I'm never going to pick the better defender because somebody defensive rebounds better than the other.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a deciding factor, but it's a part of the factor.
Yeah, but I'm not taking that into consideration over anything. That's dead last to me and taking into consideration for Depoy.
So it's like if they're even in everything else.
If they were dead even, then I would honestly just call it even before I let that decide anything.
Alright.
Unless it was just a gaping difference and like one guy just didn't ever rebound.
It's like
But to
comparing
me, like-
Jaren Jackson to Rudy Gobert.
But I mean, like, to me, rebounding is rebounding, defense is defense. I'm not rating. I'm not.
I have a
giving-
question for you.
What?
Where is Kobe in your all-time list?
Like 8.
Thank you. I see people who swear he's 3. Larry's 2. Swear he's 1.
Another thing about Kobe, man, is you can't be the MVP one time in your career, and
I mean, there's arguments he deserved it, like at least one of the Steve Nash years.
yeah, but one
But
time
he didn't
win
get it.
MVP, and then like that, you can't tell me that you're top 3 if you were the best player in the league one time over your career. Like,
And he only has like 1 Finals MVP.
I mean, he did win.
might
a
have
lot.
2.
He's definitely a winner, and I love his mentality. But that's why he's so high on my list. Like, you don't see anybody else on my list that's got 1 MVP. Like,
You see people with 2.
yeah, there's a couple guys with 2.
I mean, Hakeem only has
I
1.
think Tim Duncan's close to my top 5. I love Tim Duncan.
Oh yeah, Tim Duncan's right outside.
I have Tim Duncan over Kobe. I think I'd have to sit down and make a list before I decided, but Tim Duncan would be like, he would be like right behind Steph, maybe right.
I'm back.
Steph.
I think
Right.
Steph's borderline
Jumping for a
top 10.
bit.
I don't think he's that high.
What, you think he's borderline top 10?
No, he is top 10. I'm saying he's near the back end of it.
I have Steph in my top, like close to my top 5. If he's not in it, if he's not 5.
I think I have him at like 8 or 9. It would go MJ, LeBron, Kareem, then either Bird or Magic.
See,
Then the
Curry's
other one.
better than Magic to me.
Magic revived the game of basketball. That's something that I can't take lightly.
That doesn't mean he's better.
I mean, he won Finals MVP as a rookie.
One point.
Okay.
I mean, Magic has more MVPs. I think the same amount of rings.
I mean, it's just as easy as you can say he revived the game of basketball. Curry redefined the game of basketball. Curry created an entire new wave of basketball. Reshaped the entire next generation of players.
You could argue that he ruined the game of basketball for the next generation. Kids aren't getting the growth they need because they're chucking shots from 30 feet.
I agree, but you've got to be redefined. You can't base it on what some third grader does.
Oh my God, I'm not denying that he didn't redefine the game, but he also didn't define it in the right way.
What
That
do you
makes
mean
sense.
define it in the right way? What is he supposed to do?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Steph Curry to define the game of basketball, man.
I don't know, but do you understand what I'm trying to get at?
I mean, I'm kind of understanding what you're saying. That
Like I'm trying to get. Yes, he
people
made
who aren't
an
as talented
influence.
is the people who aren't as talented as Steph Curry are trying to be Steph Curry, and they're not.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is that even now, there's still kids that are like on the. You can't take some fat, pudgy third grader from the middle of nowhere and tell them to play like Steph Curry. But if you go watch like a talented AAU team, like younger kids, those kids hit crazy. I see them all the time, and I'm like, dude, I know when I was younger, when I was their age, that was none. Those moves that they're doing, that wasn't a thought to me. I didn't know what a Euro stuff was when I was in the 3rd grade.
I knew what it was, but I couldn't have done it.
I mean, I feel like it's just the talent of basketball is progressing so far, and it's allowed the new scoring era is because of that solely. Like the reason people score so much
I'll
more.
knock out the rest of it. 6 is Tim Duncan. 7 is Bill Russell. 8 is Wilt. 9 is Steph. 10 is Kobe. 11 is Shaq, and 12 is Hakeem. I think Shaq's the most overrated player of all time.
Most dominant player of all time, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. Doesn't he also only have one MVP?
Not positive.
He's there for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And then, like, Oscar Robertson's there. Kevin Durant. David Robinson.
I have KD closer to my top 10. I have Curry pretty high.
I just knocked out my top 15. Actually, you know who the most overrated player in NBA history is?
Who?
Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
My dad swears that Allen Iverson is a top 15 player of all time.
Yeah, it's not.
I would barely
love
give him
it,
top 30. If
I
even.
don't even know if he's better than Dwayne Wade all time. But I love Dwayne Wade.
He's not. Dwayne Wade led a team to a championship. I don't recall Allen Iverson doing that. All he did was take a game off an insane Lakers team.
I don't know. I could make it. I need to like actually. I haven't sat down and like actually wrote out a top 10 list in like so long to where like I could know it. But off the
Like,
dome, I would have LeBron at 1.
oh, really?
Yes.
I mean, it's
Jordan at
fair.
2. LeBron at 1, Jordan at 2, Kareem at 3.
I feel like Kareem at 3 is probably the most locked thing possible.
Yeah, I don't know if there's an argument that you can have him over LeBron or Jordan.
But there's also
anymore.
no argument for anyone
like-
behind him.
He's like, I feel like the top 3 are so set in stone.
Well, it just depends on who you want between LeBron and Jordan. It changes from everyone. But like, it's like there's the tier with LeBron and Jordan. Then there's just a tier of Kareem by himself. And then there's like the Larry Birds and the Magic Johnsons.
Steph Curry's.
Sure. I mean, any top 10 player is up there.
Yeah.
Or anyone that you can argue is top 10.
Top 10.
You can argue Shaq's top 10. You could argue Hakeem. Probably argue KD.
I don't know.
I don't know if you could argue Oscar Robertson.
I've got Wilt probably at my 4 because Wilt could be just. There's so much question marks around him that if
Like,
they
if
are
everything
true-
that we know about Wilt is true, he has one of the only cases to be number 3.
Yeah. But it's just there's so
If
many
not
questions.
higher,
I
like-
could understand Wilt being at the back of your top 10. You know.
I think I said what, 7? Or 8?
Yeah, like I can understand wherever you put him. And then I think Curry at 5 for me,
I just think he's a little bit too high there.
and then I put Magic behind him, Bird behind him, Magic, then probably Tim Duncan, then probably Bird.
Dude, I think Magic and Bird are so comparable, you have to have them next to each other.
I don't know. I just don't know if I want to put Tim Duncan next to Magic, or over Magic or not. It's so close to me, but I'll probably have Tim Duncan right behind both of them or in between them. And
I
then
think
probably
Tim right behind those two is fair.
then probably Bill.
That's what I have.
Russell, then probably Kobe. Then probably like KD or Shaq. At 10.
No KD, no Shaq, or no Hakeem.
No, not over KD for me. I mean,
I used to try and make an argument for Hakeem. That was before Steph Curry won his 4th ring, though.
Steph's got 4 rings.
Like when
He's won them with so many
when
different
Steph
groups.
only had 3, I think Hakeem had an argument to be top 10.
Yeah.
But once he won that 4th one and he was finally Finals MVP, he got it.
I just feel like Steph, like talent-wise, like I don't know, he's just so ridiculous.
How many people we got in the stream right now?
Probably 3. There's not very many on.
I'm gonna check. It is 11 p.m.
Yeah, it's just late. I just want to knock another game out.
Well, it's not as late for you, is it?
I think it's 10 for me.
You also didn't ping for the game.
I didn't.
Nope.
Did I not send it?
No, all you sent was the game. I mean, you could probably ping after like the first half,
I'll just ping.
because this looks to be a good game.
What's up?
So,
Heyo.
I'm back. I had to let y'all debate.
You could have interjected on it.
No, I honestly don't know my top 10. Like, after 3, it's like rough.
Yeah, I feel like it's after that top 3, it can go so many different ways.
I'd have to
Yeah, I
really
mean,
sit down.
you
and
obviously
look at it
gotta have-
before
Duncan, Bird, Magic.
Bird over Magic?
No, I mean, not in any order, but
Oh, okay.
Those 3 are really interchangeable to me. I could see Duncan over Bird and Magic.
The only thing I can't see out of that is Bird over Magic.
yeah,
No, I think Magic.
Magic has more
over Bird.
rings.
Yeah, but I think you can put